I'm Beth Sedlock. I've been a Wilmingtonian for 19 years, and I'm a transplant from Hudson, New York, the home of Universal Atlas Cement and Lone Star Cement. The EPA did not exist when I was a little girl. We were told that the most important thing was jobs. We had a lot of guys who had jobs, blasting and driving trucks. I can still see those cement trucks barreling through town, one right after the other, covered with dust. There is no way not to have dust everywhere when there's a cement plant nearby. And I'm talking through the storm windows. You never get it out of your house. Your hair is never clean. On days when there's no wind blowing, it just sits there. It would sit over the town. As far as being used to the dust and the smell and the water being polluted, I never realized this was unique to my hometown until, of course, I moved away and realized that the air isn't always gray and there isn't a gray film over everything all the time. Of course, they told us there was no dust problem, and they told us there was no problem with any of the other elements that we're worried about today. There was never any discussion of health, the effect on the health of the people in the community. But it was definitely a factor. A lot of people died real young where I lived. Jobs was the only issue. I realized I could not live in this town. I had a child, little girl by then, and I did not want her exposed to all that. I realized how bad it was after I'd moved away and then came back to it. Eventually the plants closed, and of course they left a horrific mess behind. And if anybody wants to go to my hometown with me next year, I can show you right where the mess is. It's still there.